made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. Is it so hard to get it? So hard to get it. I used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it.
Sometimes a minute takes days and feelings fade when you don't want them to. I hope you won't throw the blame my way, but if you do, oh, you looking for, looking for, looking for, looking for echoes. Are you looking for, looking for, looking for? Sometimes the words I hate to linger in my room. Oh, I hope you won't throw the blame my way, but if you do, oh, are you looking for, looking for, looking for, looking for echoes? Are you looking for, looking for, echoes? Are you?
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Took me a moment to get everything going on my end, but we are here. We are ready. We are going with Swoos and Team Avenged. Game 1. Ready to go down here on Kafe. Band's now taken care of. So we look to see what operators we want to bring into this first fight. To Fireplace and Mining, Goyo, Valkyrie, Smoke, Castle, and Solace being looked at. Trying to make sure that they can slow this one down as much as possible. Want to create
bombs as they can.
Honest physical impasses. You know, true spots that they're fighting for, areas that they are trying to lock down and looking to control that space actively. As opposed to just having trips and traps and little bits of information gathering, you know, trying to stand tall with the Goyo at least. Leaning on that Valkyrie for later in the smoke for even later still. Going on to the other side, soft breach of Sledge. Long time to be able to work their way through this first site, be able to poke around from vertical angles. Great options to be had from the offense. Ace can be broken out. Have a little gridlock joining to see what we can get done here as we get into the action. 3 minutes on the clock. We're already counting down. Time ticking away, and it's a swift approach from the attackers. Straight up. Opening up that hallway just a little bit, going to cause a little bit of panic, a little bit of fear. Something to think about, something to consider. Top hatch. Open up here on the east side, I believe.
Reloading.
I'm not certain. But open up, trying to look down into the stairs, creating
bomb located by attackers.
There's more spots that the defense have to consider. So look to jump in from the top. In we go. Stairs starting to be controlled. Space gathered. Landon. Opening things up. No damage. But it's control. Landon still gaining space. Team slowly starting to trickle in behind. We get a little bit of a zoom out on that. We get a fight. Activision ID will drop one, but get traded immediately by Landon. Toasty. Unfortunate that they lose him early, but he'll be a pair of eyes for the rest of the round. Minute 20 remaining. Foothold being held. Peony. We look over to Bolus. Will he be killless? Will he be able to hold down his end of the bargain for the team? Swoos doing a great job of at least draining this one out. They still have their smoke to rely on to be able to, you know, just create uninhabitable zones inside of the plant areas, as Arabian will look on from above. Sees one, gets some shots, doesn't quite get Bolus. He'll live this. Gets sprayed back through the floor. Arabian barely gonna hang on with his life. Bolus barely escapes with those. Member down. Gloomy up, out. Arabian will take two with him, but Bolus, after getting sprayed down heavy, does get the return frag. The impact taking him out. 30 seconds remaining. Tensions rising. Swoos trying to lock it down. The smoke still here. Still trying to keep things together. The castle in tow. Skade. Keep the verticals on check. 15 seconds. Couldn't have said it better myself. 10 now. Diffuser still not down. 3 members of the attackers remaining. 1 knocked. Trying to get out of the way. 1 versus 3. Hauser. Gonna look to make sure that things go down. Peony will get it. Oh my goodness! A challenge with just mere seconds remaining. Not even seconds. I think we were into the back second. As Hauser finds it. Puts it away. They'll be able to bring themselves and Team Avenged up 1-0. Apedi just not able to get out of the room fast enough. Not able to hit the shot that they needed to for just that second longer to live. A defensive victory. There was a chance. There was an opportunity. Not sealed this time. as Swoos
Attackers need to
almost
locate
coming out of
and
that
defuse as many
2v3.
bombs as they can.
Just couldn't quite keep it together.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We get another chance here. Attackers already locating the bomb. It's going to make things a little bit easier. You're starting to see immediately a change. Sledge over to the thermite. A sledge picked up on the other side. Buck now also being looked at. So that'll get looked at again. Check back in on those later.
Sensor on. Let's see what I can find.
The defense. Mozzie taken
10
into
seconds
account.
left.
Want to keep the flanks on check. Other things, Castle
5
still here.
seconds
Well,
to
Maya
go.
and Kaid also picked up. Not wanting to deal
Attackers
with
are
getting
heading out to
spammed
defuse the
inside
bomb.
of these relatively small areas. You know, you can put a good throwable into any of those lanes and really clear someone out. They're looking to be able to pocket in there. Really just bunker down for as long as they can.
Sensor on. Searching for electronics.
30 seconds already taken off the clock. 5 on 5 is where we'll sit for now.
Sensor on. Searching for
ID having a little bit of fun as they get to run around the house. Trying to see where everyone's coming in from. We'll get rid of one. One drone gone, one player noted. Whether or not they can do anything with that information, will be seen. But we'll get space. Immediately, shots going in. Clears him off the angle. The player still healthy. No, immediately removed after, as I say it. Landon drops Skadunga.
Attackers
Skade
drop
not
the
long
bomb.
for this one. So they'll be forced to be a pair of eyes. Activision ID will level things out as Toasty picked off first again for Team Avenged. They've not been good. They're not there. Mark.
Spec you active. Looking for intel.
Yeah, that's twice Toasty's been first blood
Attackers
for
recovered
his
the bomb
team.
diffuser.
We'll look to see a little bit more impact from them in the next round as we get into the back end of this one. 1:15, all that remains. Team Avenged. They were able to make it work in this late spot, and they'll make it work a little bit better for themselves here. The Arabian will take down ID. Very patient stuff here.
Setting up a potential breach.
No need getting ahead of themselves. Lowless, once again, being that deep member of the team, playing far back. Oh no, wait, no. Bolus was Goya. Sorry, flipped him. He was the last man standing last time. Castle as well. My bad. Bolus a little bit deeper than he was last time, and
Loading new mag.
would be integral here to this hole. The long gun to be able to get done. What will be a short job, 20 seconds. Doors being opened, chaos trying to be created here in these last 15 seconds. There it is.
10 seconds
Hey,
remaining.
toss. Charging in. ADS is being, or not,
5 seconds.
trying to scope in, gets him, puts him down. Bolus, we're able to hold things off for a little bit. The diffuser gonna start to go down, land and remove Bolus. Diffuser going down, Blew Me Up is on the ground. Apini trying to hold things off, and Landon will drop Apini in the firefight. Arabian will get credit with the kill for DJ Blew Me Up. I got lost on how to commentate on people's people scoping in this game. Started using Valorant terms there for a moment as they aim down sights, but Swoos will lose another sight hold. They will not be able to keep Avenged out from finding another round. So they'll find themselves up 2-0. It's a slow march, but it's a point after a point.
Attackers need to locate
Can't
and
earn them.
defuse
You
as many bombs
can't
as they
earn
can.
them much faster than this. Pardon me. English, my first, only, and worst language. So I'll continue to butcher it while you guys get to sit here with me. For those of you that don't know who I am, I haven't properly introduced myself. My name's Gamble. Join in for these Skyline tournaments every once in a while. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's always a little bit fun when they leave me here on my own, as I'm Always new to this game, no matter how long I cast it for. Regardless,
10 seconds left.
we're getting out of this prep phase. Reinforcements used up how they want.
Attackers'
fight
objective
near
is to
the bar.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
A little bit of a brawl for ourselves. So we might see quick contact. The defense are poised up. Right around where the offense wants to come in, and oh no. Hey, that part where they say friendly fire is now turned on, it's not for their health, it's for yours.
Reloading.
Fortunately, landing good to remove Hauser. Team Avenged going to kicking themselves a little bit for that one. Not sure what happened. Maybe we'll get
Bomb
more to that
located by
later in an
attackers.
interview. But for now, Team Avenged is giving Swoos their best chance yet. As a minute in,
Sequential breach activated.
still not. Team Avenged fighting from the outside. Still trying to poke around. Still trying to see what they can see and decide how they want to approach any sort of drop-ins here. We're gonna clear red stairs.
Adding Overwatch.
Don't know if there's a vertical hold from that member that we see in the blue outline, but won't matter.
Launching tracking drone.
Landing through.
Boosting adrenaline.
Looking for people. I'm not gonna find anything for them in this time, and I think that was a little bit of a poor use of it. I feel like you want to create a little bit of panic, maybe a little bit more util following behind that to potentially get someone to flinch a little as a nade rolls by them. But instead, we'll have the members of the attack pushed in. Contact will be made soon. Team Avenged closes in, already down in that 4-on-5 because their own trigger happiness. Landon removing Hauser early on in this one. We're late in this one now, 1 minute remaining. Dog's locking down the hallway, scathed. Not coming out of that little firefight unscathed.
Sensor on.
Still being a bit of a tougher position when push comes to shove, and shove it will. Land in. Hot shot. Pull the spray down. Gade takes down Landon, but oh, he's straight right back. Send in on this one. Zarabian trying to poke and prod, trying to create some space. OC. They're going to put himself on the board, and this one does have an assist. Activision looking to ID whatever they can as Bolus will sit calmly on the site. Holding their breath, waiting for the fight, but they're not going to be able to get a good one. Raven will take down Bolus with 2 versus 3. The diffuser needs to be started. Can he be protected? Shots go through. The Avenged will fight to get it down, but they won't be able to get it down. My goodness. Hold my breath for that one. Not even given the chance to be able to come off the diffuser to take the fight. No hope there. Playing down a man too much for Team Avenged to come back on, and jeez. Seconds. If he could have held on for just a couple more seconds, maybe that diffuser goes down, maybe gets a chance to pull out his gun. But for now, we'll live in the world where Swoos has a round on the board. It's a hard-fought one, but it's, well, basically the easiest round they could have gotten. No util used against them or for them, and shoot a member already
Attackers
down.
need to
The
locate and
insurgency.
defuse as many
Oh,
bombs
no,
as they can.
insurgency's the defending team. Wrong turn.
Bomb located by attackers.
Whatever, attackers. But with an attacker going down that quickly, you just have to worry about nothing. You hope you close that one out. We're going to show something here again. Swoos has, or maybe Team Avenged been playing it slow, but I want to give credit to Swoos for a little bit. Swoos
10
has been
seconds remaining.
keeping Team Avenged to the outside till these last few seconds.
5 seconds left before insertion.
They had a good showing here out in the kitchen. Back in
Attackers
round
are
1.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
I wouldn't put it past them to be able to put this one away. But it won't come easily. Team Avenged has been handling these last second moments quite nicely. Very calm, very collected, very in control. ID will slot himself into a corner for a little bit and just allow himself to control. Look around and peer into what the attackers might be doing.
Into the light.
Smoke being used once again, Castle. It's pretty well the same lineup. The Wamai is different. I don't remember. No, the Wamai was brought. Oh, no, this was the. No, this was the first round. Yeah, the Wamai was used to
Hostile detected.
try and control some of the little lanes.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
Sensor on.
We're attacking groups of Sophia's now. 2 minutes, all that remain here in this fourth round. Landon looking for that initial frag to put Team Avenged on the board. This round at least. Pressed off the angle. That's huge for Swoos. ID. Oh man, gets the opener, but Hauser to trade it back immediately. What looked to be a nice lead that Swoos could have sat on for a little bit.
Bandit ready.
Oh, they'll have the chair swiped right over under them. No breaks, no resting. No chance to sit and enjoy that little moment of peace. Team Avenged. Minute 15 left to operate in this round. Slowly choking out the space of Swoos. Their grip is tightening.
Selma sequence activated.
They push closer and closer to these sites, but you gotta get there quickly. Well reinforced. And as each of these seconds tick away, you know that a move has to be made from Team Avenged, and it just makes Swoos more and more confident that this is when they need to be ready.
Drone out.
These will protect us.
Drone just to clear a little bit more. They'll get vision on one member. This could be all that Team Avenged needs to be able to open things up. Swoos. Are they ready?
Incoming.
Team Avenged. They're starting to think that they are. There's the Lion. We open up on one. Toasty.
Reloading.
We'll lose a lot of health in that fight, but Bolus now to be challenged. Swoos
15 seconds remaining.
starting to fall apart. They only need to hold on a little bit longer.
10 seconds remaining.
Just get us to midnight. I don't need these shoes past then. Bolus will take down Arabian, but Arabian, he won't go down in vain. That was still going down Skade. We'll be able to take down another one. Hauser trying to hold on, but Apini just sits in the corner. Apini will hold on. Toasty not able to shut him down. Not able to start the diffuser. And Swoos. They won't be strangled out. They will not tap. The bell saves them on this one. The perks of the half, the perks of being the defense. You're given that sixth man to find you those wins. Apini and that sixth man time will be able to walk themselves to a round here in this half. But they won't have that safety
Attackers
going
need to
into the
locate
next one.
and
We're only
defuse
2
bombs.
rounds away. What will be the separation? Are we looking at a 3-3? Will one of these teams manage a 4-2 and try and take a grip coming out of the first half of this series? Team Avenged. Look at regulars. They've shown in the first 2 rounds that they do know how to take on these sites, but Swoos, well, they've shown more at this point. There's one for each of them. Team Avenged needs to show that they didn't just run into dumb luck getting their two attacking rounds. Show that you really do know how to break Swoos open. They've been a tough nut to
5
crack.
seconds left.
They've been a tough nut to crack, but they have shattered
Attackers are moving out to
when
locate a bomb
they
and
needed
defuse it.
to not. They have broken when they needed to bend. And Avenged will start their 5th and penultimate assault here on Kafe. Back to the top we go. Team Avenged.
I'm reloading.
Unwilling to do it any other way.
Sensor on. Let's see what I can
Willing to
find.
follow in the footsteps of what has been tried, tested, and true. Proven again and again.
Talent shield on window.
It worked for them last time. No sense not to. And then getting some good information where people aren't. Skade will sit back, not wanting to take any early contests here on the mute, keeping those jammers up, wants to be able to lock out as much information for Team Avenged as possible. A foot seen there by Manlet. Won't quite catch anyone. Frag does go. Damage taken. ID. My goodness. Set below half after that one. And Hauser will find ID. Finishes him off.
Drone ready.
Toasty. At some point. Going to be called upon here to push forward. 1, 4, and 3. That man has been a tip of the spearhead. Not necessarily Vandal 1 getting the kills, but my goodness, Hauser. Tarzan's all over Bolus. Just completely shuts him out. Beautiful stuff.
Attackers.
Cluster charge activated.
Mason Lit
Incoming. Adrenaline.
holding up here from the balcony. Just keeping control for the attack as the defense is once again starting to get hemmed in.
Cluster charge.
40 seconds remaining. Pressure's on. Swoos. A mute, a Valk, and a Castle. Tried to hold the back end of Kafe, and they will make their stand here. Hauser helping with those lines. Landon keeping the cross on, trying to keep him pinned. Arabian just looks away at the wrong time. Will be able to cross themselves over. They don't know. They're being looked at on that foothold. Skade goes down. As Mason will jump in. Heals her up. Apini will take down Arabian. 10 seconds are remaining. Oh, I think he's on the foot. You really see the shots. Doesn't quite get him there. Huge stuff from DJ. So let's bring another one. Landon being held off. No, the diffuser, it's planted. They're in. Apini is going to have to make him a big one here. They won't be able to take the fight with Toasty, though. It's all over. The shootout in the hallway goes the way of the big burly sledge. They'll buy themselves that third round. And Swoos, they'll get to close it out here on the sites that they were able to find their first round. A little bit of comfort, a little bit of confidence that they should have going into this final as well, defensive round. Swoos are taking the time out. Blew me up. Apini, Activision, Bolus, Skade, the whole group. We're all sitting with 3 kills. We're all pulling our weight where we can. Everyone trying to take to the table whatever they are able to bring on the attack, though. My goodness. What a show being put on from Hauser. Frags being found exactly as they're asking of him. Big trades and rounds being pushed forward from this man. Can't take away from what's being done from the rest of the team, though. Landon creating some great space. Arabian. Careful positioning. Not getting himself caught.
Defenders, protect your
While
bombs
still
from being
holding
defused by
on to
attackers.
those important zones. You know, you gotta be willing to give credit to it's the littlest of jobs, the biggest of jobs.
Attackers have discovered the
as well.
location of a bomb.
It's all there to create, an actual working team. Right now, they've got that. They'll work for one more round. Look to show that they do have Swoos' number. They do have those better strats, or those more prepared strats to be able to handle what this team can put forward. 10 seconds remaining.
Go.
Heal yourselves, show yourselves either the
5
door
seconds to go.
or everything that you didn't know you had.
Device active.
Attackers are
Go
heading
around.
out to defuse a bomb.
Magnet will watch over
Swoos will look to even this one up.
Reloading.
Mason's gonna start knocking out some windows from distance.
Reloading.
See if they can pull any rotates, pull any eyes over where they just don't need to be.
Adding Overwatch.
Third story assault being taken again. Oh, and that's an early one. Mason will take down Activision, or ID. Not sure which to call him yet. That's going to cause a little bit of a problem.
Deployed.
Not sure what caused ID to be so far forward, but with 2 minutes remaining, Team Avenged going to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief, as these next 2 minutes will be a lot easier with ID off the board and out of the server.
Frag grenade out. Turn up.
Toasty starting to clear some walls. And create some sidelines, avoid some enemies if they can. Toasty will take down Skade. Peony here on this pulse, trying to play the vertical side of things, as Mason and Toasty have been tagged out. Arabian takes down Bolus. Peony still looking to do something on those vertical sides of things, as DJ Bloomy Up will find Hauser.
I need to reload.
DJ, my goodness, great fight from the stairs. Takes Toasty, can't find a third on the round. It's gonna fall to a Peony.
Device planted.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, gets him on the Claymore. Unfortunate. They're trying to do their due diligence, clearing corners, checking their angles, and wow, not exactly looking down there. Not a whole lot of players playing prone on that that part of the stairs. Tough one for Swoos, not getting the showing that they would have liked
Attackers
there
need to
on the
locate and
defensive
defuse
side.
bombs.
A weak start, a soft finish as well. Team Avenged walk away with the lion's share of that half. 4 rounds, they'll only need 3 here on the defense to put Swoos away and find map 1 of this best of 3.
Left.
Team Avenged opting to start on the top level and start
5
taking it
seconds
out into the kitchen. I like to see that these teams have a different comfort, different feel for what is going to be good for them. Makes me a little bit more confident that they are still trying to do things that are good for their team and not solely following what the best potential might say. You do need to know, where your strengths lie. As it sits right now, their strengths lie in the fact that everyone's alive. Team Avenged not taking any early chances. Swoos were doing the same. Very patient on both sides. No one wanted to take any runouts or anything of that nature.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Swoos, now knowing where the bomb is, are going to be able to start making their way the correct direction. Doing things that are actually going to
Setting up a breaching sequence.
really benefit them in the round, not just actually allow the round to happen. 2 minutes remaining. Still getting some information here. Mason doing his best to hang on to stuff. Toasty will take down Skade. Toasty will also send himself as quickly back in as he can, but it's not going to last long. The Peony is ready on that trade. Toasty punished for that run out. Avenged was hopeful. Maybe just a little bit too much so. Oh, almost has the shot. Oh, okay. Nice little play there. Peony will help take down Landon. With the help of ID. Still got good wall opening options here. You know, Swoos not locked out here in this last minute. Won't be easy. Team Avenged still have very strong players, strong agents as well, to be able to lock down these last 40 seconds. Peony playing with a red dot. Thankfully not going to give him away, as he shouldn't end up in any massive corner clearing spots like that. He solves himself out. Should be pretty loud the rest of this way. 20 seconds remaining. Team Avenged need to get the let out. Put the foot down.
15 seconds to go.
They push in. Shots being taken. Arabian trying to hold him off. Peony will take down Mason. 3 down. Swoos. They're playing it slow. They need to get it down. Arabian will go down. Swoos. They need to put the diffuser down. They need to start the diffuser. They do manage to get it going. Can they hold him off? A second longer?
Attackers are activating the
It's enough. They bring ID back up. They might not need him. Oh, blew me up. Finds someone. No, he's just gonna crawl through. He just crawls right through. Blew me up. Wasn't able to take the fight, but it doesn't matter. Calmly holds that cross. And Swoos, in the dying seconds, managed to get the diffuser down. Holy. Can't cut it much closer than that. Cocktail lounge and bar being selected again. They'll run it back. They did only choke it in kind of the last few seconds, and I mean, it was a well-played
Attackers need to locate
rush,
and defuse
I'll
as
call
many
it,
bombs as they
from
can.
Swoos, you know. Locking it down to those last few seconds and just trying to hammer through with everything that they had left. It's a bold strategy. It worked out. They had everything mapped out as best as they could, and from that point on, they didn't lose a single member. So, or no, wait, no. They lost one member. They could have brought up a second. But between getting to those last few seconds and trying to find the plant on the diffuser, they didn't lose a single person. So, you know, they had something going for them. Had a guy in the crowd.
5 seconds.
Regardless, looked in control. Team Avenged.
The location of the bomb.
They need to show me something soon.
Reloading. Cover me.
Because anything that goes all the way to the end, I'm just like, alright, well, that's just where they expect it to be. Hoping to see Team Avenged up 5-4 with 2 minutes left. That would be a nice spot to see them. I think they had that last round. Be nice to see them there again. Just shows a level of control from them, and just that Swoos are able to find their way out of these scenarios. And if they manage to put together another round like that, then hey, Swoos, you know, we'll have to start looking at them a little closer. Better credit is due, but they gotta get there. Coach goes back 2 minutes. A fight gonna be taken. A Peony. Oof. Could have been worse. A Peony gets drilled again. Just under that halfway line. Clock not long for this world if he keeps standing in those spots.
Barrier formed. Cuba deployed.
Oh, that's so nasty. Ooh, Mason. Gotta be careful.
Cuba activated.
Landon will find the kill on a Peony. Team Avenged will find about what I was asking for, of, you know, being up 5-4 with 2 minutes left, and tell me the difference, you know. Still watching this, this nice little angle that they've created.
Cuba active.
Mason taking contact now. Trying to fight things off, knowing that he can't shoot the shield. He'll press for well, or he'll push to where someone's gonna have to press from. Still trying to get these shots. Great stuff. Great use of the barrier. Bolus will trade back on Arabian. Landon will find Bloomy up. Team Avenged looking to put this round away. 2-4. ID becoming more and more useless as time goes on. He is Really just being used as a wall. We'll look to ravine over with Skade.
I have you covered. Stay close.
As these two think that they have a chance to be able to put this round together. 30 seconds remaining. Mason. Going to be this next point of contact. It's Skade. Trying to cover things. Get the space that they need to be able to get this diffuser down. 15 seconds remaining. Shots go through. ID finds Landon. Skade can't need this plan, but they're going to go down. Pistol's going to start being used. Tosi was the one to be credited with the Skade kill. ID just in the last few seconds not going to be able to do anything. Hauser puts him down. The defense hold on to this one, and they look completely dominant in this second try of this cocktail bar hold. It's tough stuff. Swoos will find themselves at that two-round separation that they found themselves at the half. Team Avenged will get all the way back to that bar cocktail hold if they want to be able to go that way.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If they even need to get to that spot.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So they will only need to show that they can win on one other side.
Reloading.
Could be right here on kitchen.
Camera feed up and running.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
All right.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Go. Swoos looking to stave off match point. ID will once again be rocking the shield. Apini on the buck. I mean, you know, if it isn't broken, don't fix it, but not sure you can just keep on slamming with the shield.
Stay behind me. You better start running.
Looking from these top hatches, trying to break our way in against Team Avenged. Shield dropped in. Fights to be had. Trying to figure out where people are. We got an idea. So we'll press in towards the sites, looking to pick off rotators, looking to pick off stragglers, lurkers, whatever they may be. We're going to remove them as time wears on. Team Avenged, they'll be the first one to find one. Peony will go down. Avenged will once again find themselves in this dominant position. A minute 30 remaining. One member out of the server, and it's a member of Swoos. Struggles continuing. Swoos not getting nearly the amount of information that they might need. Okay. Shield seen. Do you have anything for this? Landon? Is he behind them? He's behind them. Oh my goodness, he gets one for free. Down goes Skade, down goes ID. It's the easiest pinch ever. Team Avenged are gonna walk calmly to the finish line on this round. Oh, but it gets a little bit tougher. Bowless, but not boneless. A spine he still has, and a stand he will take. Shots to be had, not to be found. Bolus getting ripped apart. Now lifeless. Toasty gets popped himself. This DJ blew me up. We'll look to take on the rest of Avenged, but it won't happen. Landon will finish what he started. Look at those last little points of damage. puts this round away. Allows them a spot to put this entire map away. Team Avenged trying to shut it down here in round 10. Fireplace, hall, and a reading room to be looked at. Can't. Oof. Hold on. Ooh. Pardon me. Can't yet go back to the bar hold. It's not an option for them.
Defenders,
Good
protect
sim.
your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I will watch over us.
Swoos in for a long one if they want to be able to pull this off. They'll need 3 rounds in a row just to send it to overtime. 5 to be able to get the win in the shortest amount of time. More still.
Swapping mags.
They can't get it in there. Avenged. We'll look to secure 1. Just 1 of the next 3. I
10
want you
seconds
to
left
lose a
before
best of 3.
insertion.
Deploying razor wire.
Just lose a best of 3.
5 seconds remaining.
And win the imaginary game.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Win the for fun
Attackers
game.
are
That's
moving
all you gotta
to
do.
defuse the bomb.
To avenge him all the time in the world.
Ready. Surya, in place. Stay clear of the blast zone.
Swoos will look to start their assault. Good number of members. Coming in right now.
I'm reloading. Drone deployed.
Wanted to press up against the building and gain control where they can. Avenge some late util. Trying to use it as reactionarily as possible to make sure they're perfect position, or as close to a perfect position as they believe they can be. Opportunities abound.
IED scanning. Spotted a bomb.
Team Avenged giving themselves all the value that they can right now. It's 2 minutes on the clock. What could be Swoos' final round here on Kafe. Both of these teams do like to run the clock out, so there's no real worry with Swoos not being too far along here in these first few seconds of the round, but we've gotten past a few seconds. We're into a whole minute 30 deep. Team Avenged still hasn't had to see all that much, and Hauser starting to feel like he's got something in the way. Landon goes down to Bolus. The Swoos make contact, and they start the pressure. Team Avenged. It's gonna get scary here. It's gonna get tough. They need to hold on for another minute and 15 seconds. This building comes down around them. Mason finds one, but oh, Apini. Gonna trade it right back. Mason not ready for it, not looking for that second fight. The Swoos are gonna hold on. Less than a minute remaining.
Planting the toxins.
A 4th round on the horizon. Swoos in position. They still need to start their assault on one of the sites. On both of the sites, they're close enough.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Swoos still lose their diffuser holder. DJ Balumia gonna go down. Arabian will follow. As Apini will find themselves another trade. Oh, ID. ID's brought back up. Thermite being used. There's a chance here. 15 seconds. Bolus.
15 seconds left.
And Apini.
Attackers
They need
recover
to
the
be
diffuser.
pressure points.
10 seconds to go.
They need to be what can just cripple Team Avenged. Look for the shots here. Hauser rips him up a little bit. ID is gonna get it down. Apini will drop Toasty, and it all falls onto Hauser.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser. Position
Team
compromised.
Avenged can walk away from this map with just 2 well-placed bullets. There's not a lot of health. You can barely see him. He gets him down. Hauser, he's at nothing. He has an idea of where the final member of Swoos is. It won't take much. He's looking for the shots. He has no idea where he's gone. He stayed back. Hauser. He can't find Apini. 17 seconds, but you know that he needs to use a good bit of this time to be able to actually stop the diffuser, but the attackers will get it done. Apini hangs on. Swoos can breathe a sigh of relief for a moment longer, as they will live to see round 11. Team Avenged can't quite close it out, and overtime looms ever closer. Pressure is starting to mount. There wasn't a lot of Coke in the bottle, but you still threw a Mento in there. Does Team Avenged have the space? Do they have the runway to be able to buy themselves that next round? Will they be able to figure it out? We're going back to Cocktail Lounge and Bar. They're able to run it back here the next 2 rounds.
Defenders, protect your
Those
bombs
2
from being
rounds,
defused by
you
attackers.
know, are going to be on Cocktail Bar and Lounge. That cocktail bar, or that lounge, oh, it's going to be full tonight. There are going to be customers. We are looking at a busy Friday. Everyone's ordering shots.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright. Away we go. Into the 11th round, and it's a hotter start for the Swoos than we've seen from them in the past.
Reloading.
Much quicker contact up to the building and into some of the breakpoints. Skade starting to go up.
A bomb
Claymore
has been located.
left outside. So we're worried about a run out of some sort. Arabian
Gotta reload.
holding from this corner, looking for anyone to come in through the window, hoping someone comes from that upward swing in, but they are going to get droned out. That should potentially flush them off the area, but it won't. Not yet.
Reloading! Sequential breaching activated.
Kiba barrier on duty.
Minute 40 remaining. Team Avenged haven't had to fight too much off quite yet. Swoos, they looked like they were going to come in guns a-blazing, but things have slowed up quite some amount. Mason will miss there. Does put down a little bit of damage. No. Basically doesn't touch anyone on
Reloading.
that spray.
Cover
The
me.
pixel angle not working out.
We're good. Arg is in place.
Swoos now into the building from that top angle. Pressure starting to mount. Team Avenged. They're going to get that first one, though. Toasty drops Bolus. Mason going to be able to find another one. So he's got a
Keep it secured.
secondary hold that he's able to work with.
Barrier formed.
One Kiba not forming quite properly, or maybe it was. It creates a slightly wider waist-high hold that Mason's able to use, but it's not going to be able to be used in that fight. As ID goes big, 2 on the round for them, but Arabian will trade them back finally. Now down to just blew me up in a peony to keep their Kafe hopes alive here for Swoos. Landon, Toasty, and Hauser trying to shut it down. 30 seconds remaining.
Activate.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
Salma
been
not
dropped.
going to be able to do a damn thing for the team now. They'll still open up the wall, but it's probably going to be too much. 15 seconds and a
15
diffuser
seconds to go.
still needs to hit the deck. Enemy seen,
10 seconds
shots
left.
taken, doesn't even come close to connecting. Nobody really showing for him, and finally, Toasty lands the headshot during the spray. Apini will not be able to save that one for their team. It's a hard-fought fight at the end, but still a strong showing from Team Avenged as they punish Swoos, pushing them around. Scattered bits of hope to be had from Swoos. Hopefully, Kafe was the pick of Team Avenged, because if not, we're not going to be seeing too many rounds more as we head to this second map. As it is for now, We'll take a short break, I'm assuming, before we get into this second game. You guys don't go anywhere. I mean, take a small break yourself. Grab yourself some water, a snack, whatever you need to. But don't close that tab. We'll be right back after just a little bit.
Boy.
Switch with us. We gotta switch again. Oh, never mind. Fuck.
Dude, do not swear. This is a family-friendly event.
Pretty good on that there defense, buddy.
You guys are so good. Good gamers. I am looking forward to the next game.
Actually, being good is only, part of the brain. It's not an actual statistical, objective, view.
Ear dog. Well, whatever that means, you are it.
What the flip?
Whenever you're ready, admin, we're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, big boy.
I am ready to have a fun game against my fellow gamers.
Holy shit. Lay it on me.
Good luck, have fun as always.
Guys, stop talking. He can't split.
He gonna have to split my leg, baby.
Well, on that note, welcome back into the battle. We'll get ourselves going here on Clubhouse. This team Avenged and Swoos. We'll look to do bans one more time at the very least. So we'll get Thatcher on out of here. We're going to make entry a little bit harder. Let's go around. They did have Thatcher out a couple times. Back on Kafe. And the Monty to be banned. Seems like a smart one from Team Avenged, as Swoos was using it quite a bit. Had ID living on the Monty. Final ban from Team Avenged, gonna be Mira. Long sight lines be damned, and damned they will be. Final defensive ban and final ban here for Swoos. Azami. Reasonable stuff. Avenged using the Azami to great effect. Getting a lot of value off of those pixel angles. Who knows what other setups they could have had here. So we'll get on into the first round. Buck being hovered from Mason. See a little bit of work from them on that. Oof, pardon me. Thunderbird hover from Apini. Fenrir for ID. See which of those
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Which of them get flipped off. So we start the defense from above. We'll get a good view of where everyone kind of is. Hatches being stared down now. Break that one open. Create the verticals. See if we can catch people early. Where's the music? This is a weird glitch.
10 seconds remaining.
That's so interesting.
5 seconds remaining.
Attackers don't end up finding where the bomb sites are. Swoos will have a little bit of an easier time on this first round. This Team Avenged will still need to do a little bit more reconnaissance. Window busted open, shots being taken. Peony playing a hot spot right now. Might have, no, doesn't seem to have slipped the drone in their eyes. Apini will completely let go of the angle, will completely let go of the space, and will reset themselves somewhere a little bit better, and it works out well for them. Toasty dropped. Space made, Team Avenged. We'll have to find this one later and find it. They will swiftly, sooner rather than later. So Landon will take down Apini. Apini won't get to be able to be much more used to their team now. That'll be okay. Swoos, the first minute here on Clubhouse, ticked away for them for the defensive half. A fight to be taken though, Arabian. Team Avenged will look to start to pin. Great goes. DJ Gloomnip will be able to get Arabian land in. Can't quite get it done here against Skade. Skade will escape. Oh no, he doesn't really. Mason puts him down. Team Avenged slowly work their way back into this one. Mason and Hauser probably going to be the front line of this. Hauser taking a lot of space. 1 minute remaining. Oh my goodness. Bolus finds Mason.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Hauser and Landon now going to need to be a two-man cell to be able to take on this three-man group.
Clear shield is ready.
Chicken wire removed. Mobile shield placed, but not buying them enough. Hauser trying to fight himself out of this corner. Nobody needs to peek a damn thing though. Bolus, ID, DJ blew me up. They don't really need a fight, but they're going to. Hauser takes him on. Device gone. 15 seconds. We're looking for the fights. We're looking to take some scraps.
10 seconds left.
Checks for the toes. Doesn't see any. Doesn't see anyone.
5 seconds to go.
Haps comes off, takes a fight. Damage done, but just not able to hold down in time. It's all over. It's well, just baited. It's just well baited. From the side of the defense, Swoos playing that round to perfection. Didn't let the defuse go down. Didn't overextend. just continued to let that clock be their best friend. Swoos found one of their 2 rounds on defense with the aid of that 6-man last map. Seems to be an angle that they're well equipped to play for. Team Avenged also well equipped to play for those last second executes. Have them very well trained, very well performed. Don't need an element of surprise, just need where their util goes to go. You know, you can just work them out of those good angles with good throwables. Regardless of all that, Swoos will find themselves that last round, and they'll look to battle it out for this second round here.
5 seconds remaining.
Always possible.
Wall reinforced!
But never easy.
Objective is to defuse the bomb and defuse it.
Never easy. Swoos and Avenged get into it now. 2:45 on the board. Toasty taking the long way.
Dread mine out.
Bikini will try and take another high hold. Look to fight early. Oh, that's a tough one. Toasty opens things up for Team Avenged. Skade doesn't have a chance, and Toasty, it looks like they'll be taking another fight shortly if they get a little overzealous with where they enter. But patience being shown. Toasty going to overstep their spot, and my goodness, ID gets touched up a good bit by that frag. Swoos gonna have a tough time holding on to this round. Sledge is used, castle barrier broken.
Perfect shot. Argus deployed.
DJ holding the longest sight line that they can muster. Hopeful that anyone will walk along it, but no one quite yet. Oh my goodness, shot from behind. Had no idea that he was going to be able to be gone from there. Toasty rips another member of Swoos from the server on this round. Team Avenged taking another step closer. What has been a relatively easy round. Arabian finds one for the team. Now it's not just Toasty putting in all the work. DJ trades one back. Toasty will find DJ, and now there's one remaining. ID gets one, but traded immediately. Hauser won't let it be a full house. We'll split it as a 2-2-1. Clubhouse will split the first 2 rounds one way each. We'll split it. We'll split it. Yeah, we'll split it. Team Avenged and Swoos fairly evenly matched. A little bit of separation able to be found on Kafe. We'll see who creates those first few strides here on Clubhouse. Neither one willing to give quite yet. Who's going to get their hand on top of the bat? Who gets first pick? Who's going to create it? 20 seconds remaining in this setup phase. Valk getting some cams up. Hoping to be able to have some extra information as they get into the later parts of the round. See if they get shot out.
5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Selling sequence activated.
We'll try throwing that Selma again in just a moment. How it goes. Cam shot out.
Reloading. Cover me.
Just Good work so far here from them. Trying to keep things together.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Put the shield down.
Hole in the wall made. Swoos defender pushed off. Great position here being taken by Hauser. Strong sightline controls. They're able to slip back and forth between those two angles safely. Control to be had for Team Avenged. They work their way through. Squeezing some of that air out of Swoos. Squeezing some of that safety.
Cover me, reloading!
Peony, hoping to catch someone for just a second. So that maybe they get a little squeeze off. Maybe they get a bullet of damage. Potentially they get lucky. They tap a head through a wall. Anything would be good for them as they eat an entire nade of Peony. Down to just fragments. DJ blew me up is going to be able to be good for 2. Bolus will find themselves 1 over Toasty. And Swoos will look to put another defensive round on the books, but Hauser trying to pull back. Trying to make something work for their team. Fight to be taken. Hauser looking for the shots. Almost has them there. Smoke used. Flushed off the angle. Sightline obscured. Space denied for those seconds. Oh, big spam. Arabian will find it on ID. Tries to swing them themselves, but Skade will find it on Hauser. Peony puts down Arabian. Swoos. They're holding on. They're making sure that they are the ones to show the first signs of life. So they'd both fall into the floor. Both fighters had hit the tarp. And Swoos were the first one to wobble their way back up to their feet. Can Swoos steady themselves just that little bit more? Show us a 3-1. Or are they gonna buckle? And we'll watch Team Avenged at least maybe get themselves onto their knees as they slowly try and rise to their feet too. Slow rounds from both of these teams. It is a mentally arduous fight. You have to deal with so much to achieve so little. Each round an absolute slog. As we receive a nice little reminder at the top of our screen that we're into the back 15 seconds of the pre-round of this
10
one.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Another step to be had. Another
5
lead
seconds
to be
remaining.
taken. One to be built. One to be found mentally. That
Attacker's
Team
objective is
Avenged
to locate
can
a
tell
bomb and
Swoos
defuse
that they're never that far out of reach. We'll break in on this 4th round. Hauser, unwilling to really switch off. No need, I guess, in the team's eyes. Still let him run it back. Same agent again. Same operator. Defense feeling a little safer with the Aruni around. For once Team Avenged does finally get in, if they do manage to get in. ID, trying to keep things scouted out.
Never trust the naked eye.
Reload!
Shots taken, none of them gonna find their mark. As there was no mark for 50 feet, but you know, you don't always know that. Sometimes you just gotta take the shots and hope that maybe you earn something. Well played, drone. Almost slips all the way around the stairs. It did slip all the way around the stairs. It's still there. He's still getting pushed by this drone. This is creating a lot of space, actually, for Team Avenged. It's going to cause some problems, but a Peony will shut down that. Landon. Landon, Landon, who knows? They were gone. Tosi even things up. Skade will drop on the side of Swoos. We get into the back minute. Slowly approaching. Tosi finds a Peony ID. Oh boy. Fight being taken. Hauser looking for any sort of space to be able to help support on this push with the Peony. Arabian. Oh, looking to get it done. Hauser finds. Oh, no. Arabian finds Tosi. Basically to be able to find ID for 3-on-2. But it could have just as easily been a 4-on-2 if we hadn't shot our teammate.
A bomb has been located.
Going live.
Mason trying to scout things out for the crew, trying to just continue to give as much room as possible.
15
Allow this
seconds
diffuser to go down, but instead, oh man, Mason will find themselves bowless. Hauser will get the diffuser down, and Arabian and Mason will look to remove DJ Volumia up, and Arabian will get credited with it. It's all over. 2-2 will be the round. Well fought there by the members of Team Avenged, as they did have just really solid control the whole way through, not ceding their numbers, not losing util without gaining something in return. Just a nicely, strongly played round of Rainbow Six Siege.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Fifth round we go. Swoos not able to keep the separation that they just found themselves in that third round. Team Avenged unwilling to let go of that pace that they're able to keep here with Swoos. Whether it's from them finding another gear or from them grabbing Swoos by the scruff of the neck and dragging him back with them.
10 seconds remaining.
These two remain neck and neck, and
5
neither
seconds
one
remaining.
is showing signs of letting the other one go. Not without a fight.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Scared wants the easy play here. Skade not scared. C1 takes the shots, doesn't win it. Skade will go down. Will give Avenged their chance to have their first lead of the map. That 1 member going away, it doesn't ruin it all. It isn't a make or break kind of thing, but it is a concern you gotta have.
Reload!
Mason gonna find a Peony. Makes things a lot easier. The Dokkaebi also here to be able to track players down when we want to give them a ring. Two minutes remaining. Checking the cams, trying to see whatever we can find. Spot any rotates. Nothing being given quite yet. No members bound. Ghosty. Frag. We'll look to create the space. 30 seconds remaining. Trying to find the drop in on this vertical. 30 seconds remaining in the minute. Pardon me, not in the round.
I'm reloading.
All set to blow it up. See you on the other side. Nitro cell set.
Playing from the site itself in this 3v5. They've already given away so much space. They know that they're going to have to fight from as best of a fortified position as they can, and that is
located a bomb.
where they are already. They'll hope to hold things to the outside. Hauser trying to create space, trying to use this shield to good effect. Will pull some eyes, will pull the attention. DJ Bloomy Up though does find Arabian through the shield. Bloomy Up will go down. Not as they are. They'll all fall to Bolus. But it doesn't matter. Attackers will win. Landon finds themselves the round. We are finally in a position where Team Avenged has found a lead on Clubhouse. They're making a lot of ground. They're showing a lot of promise in each and every one of these rounds, and it's being paid off for. You know, it's not like it's just, oh, good effort, oh, you know, nice try. You know, you really had the gears going on that one. It's like, no, we're thinking and we're achieving. There's a lot being done well here by Team Avenged.
Defenders,
They're
protect your bombs from being
unwilling to
defused by
fail.
attackers.
They have every answer, every ready and waking statement to succeed.
Reloading.
Swoos looking to walk away from this half at least with an even score line. They've given themselves that opportunity. Their clubhouse hasn't looked bad. They have had
10 seconds
two
remaining.
perfectly well defended rounds. A
5
third that
seconds
you can
remaining.
give was good enough, and two that you've seen just recently that have gone in
Attackers are moving
favor of
out to
Team
locate
Avenged.
a bomb and
Finally,
defuse it.
back-to-back victories for them here on this map. Back-to-back victories for anyone here on this map. Avenged look to make it the three-peat. Show Jordan what those still look like. Showing that anyone can still put them back on the board. Just takes a special group. Avenged are looking to be that group. Swoos to be tested early.
Bomb located by attackers.
Menthol. Little ice balls. Hauser, a little tagged up. Arabian being pushed off of this angle by the fire, but the wall is wide open. So Avenged aren't complaining even if he falls right now. Well, they're complaining, but not too much. Two minutes remaining on the clock. Swoos starting to feel good about their position. 5-on-5. Realizing that they're finding success in this stalwart defense of theirs, but finally a break. Couldn't bend far enough. Mason finds Bolus. Another one will go down. Mason will find ID. The Arabian almost ripped apart, but Tosi finds a Peony. Space still being made. Swoos not being too well prepared for this fight here. Another one goes down. Hauser and Landa will clean up the last two. Pretty well the entire team in on that one, as it is just an absolute crumble. Nobody on the defense putting anything of note out on that one. So they just dropped back to back to back. Seemingly no pressure, no control. No readiness to deal with any of what was going on. Team Avenged will look to close this one out in swift fashion, taking the lead at the end of the half.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Seconds to go.
All right, defensive setup done. Not a lot of great scouting really achieved by by Swoos. Team Avenged.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Set
Defender
themselves
exposed.
favored.
Changing mag.
Swoos here on the attack, looking to get things done early. Apini, the Dokubi, looking to get the big guns out there, looking to get that big information in there. That's when they start to push, they'll be able to pin enemies and catch them on crossfires that they're not quite ready to deal with. Attackers now know where they're actually trying to get to. Team Avenged
Sensor on.
Let's see what I can
has
find.
put things down to 2 minutes left on the clock. Brought it down to 2 minutes left on the clock, that's what I was trying to say. My goodness.
Clear the blast area! Track sync!
Phones are ringing. Well, it's not finding anyone at this time. Ooh, Landon will find Bolus. Team Avenged. First one's on the board, and Landon finds Skade as well. Good for 2 on the round.
Serious drywall work coming up. Position device.
Defense feels way better about this one. Minute 20 remaining. Toasty vigilantly watching that hallway. Peony. Hoping to tag anyone there, but Peony ends up getting lit by Mason Lip.
Sensor on.
The walls
Searching for
thin
electronics.
enough.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
The remaining members of Swoos are a little worse for wear. Oh boy.
Attackers recovered the
DJ
bomb
blew me
diffuser.
up, and now so do the members of Team Avenged. Not a lot of health remaining on that thermite.
Activating override.
And Swoos. Gonna figure things out. Hoping to just gain information from this round if they can't muster together even an opportunity for a diffuser to go down. Just 30 seconds remaining. Swoos gonna be pressed to do anything here soon as Landon will back off that angle. Arabian goes down. ID finds some space. Swoos gonna look to work in through
Defender has been
that
discovered.
last area, and we're gonna be detected outdoors, but it doesn't matter. Landon for the 3K. Hauser finds ID while playing the Legion here on this last one, and it's just a lockdown round from Team Avenge. That's just at no point looks like they were at all anything but completely in control of that round. A 5-3 lead, a 4-2 lead inside of that round, 4-1 lead inside of that round, and now inside of this map, a 5-2 lead. Team Avenged knocking on the door of victory, looking to get in. The Swoos will continue to bang on the door of the defense of Team Avenged, pleading for a way to find just a little bit more time to take this one home. And it's going to be a long climb for Swoos. They'll need 4 before Team Avenged can find 2 if they want to be able to hang into this one. Hang on into this one.
5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Away we go. Swoos, you've heard the objective, you know what it is, you know what needs to get done. Can you put it together? Do you have what it takes? Are you going to show us something new? 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Get it together. Activision. He's taking some shots. Nothing connecting quite yet. Apini also looking for some spam. Pressure being had. Opening up into that server room. Mason patiently waiting. Skade gets lit though. Team Avenged, once again off the back of Landon, will find themselves the first blood for the round. And will find themselves with a lot of space to work. Mason lights off a Peony. The defense of Team Avenged not to be tested here on Clubhouse. Landon looking for the run out. Give himself a little jiggle. Trying to find that corner. Thinks he's seen something. That's why he starts to step back in. Doesn't want to let them cross for free, but they're into the server room. 5 on 3, now 5 on 2. Landon with the double kill. Double kill for Mason. Each one will look to find the triple to say that they were the hero on that round. DJ blew me up. Will look to stave off 2 psychopaths trying to run him down. Blew me up. Trying to create more space for themselves. Landon will shoot Mason to make sure that he can't steal away the triple. And then he takes the shots on his actual opponent. My goodness. Team Avenged feel squarely in the driver's seat inside of their comms. You can tell with the with the boldness of that play, popping your own teammate to secure your triple to make sure that your KD is better than theirs. Oh, it's a dominant one, and we're looking to close it out 7-2. Team Avenged. One more round here on defense. A mere 3 minutes. Well, 3 minutes
Attackers
plus
need to locate and
all
defuse as
45
many bombs
seconds
as they
of
can.
this pre-round. We'll see what they can get done. The attack so far. Nothing quite yet found. No shots being taken by the defense as a drone is pushed away. Or taken out, potentially.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Walls being set. Again, no drone pressure that I've seen or heard of. No no ammo counts going down. Like, oh man, a little bit of concern here for Swoos. I'm not sure that they've got what they need to be able to have a good time of this round. But I mean, sometimes you play off the back foot, and they've been playing off it a lot. I'm sure they're well prepared at this point. Contact being looked for as Swoos will make some noise on the outside. And a little bit here on the inside. Cascade, some decent space taken. Arabian will take down Bolus. That was weird. Not sure why he just disappeared. Cascade still trying to get more space, reconvening with his team. Could be a bit of a spearhead for this push. Arabian getting a little bit too absorbed with that drone. Walks across the door frame without checking his corners. Goes down for free. That's being looked at. Landon looking to rotate. ID trying to push through. Finds himself some space. Swoos. They're giving themselves some opportunities here in these last minute and 30 seconds. Shots going through. Oh no, he doesn't clear just below him. Landon looks to lock this one up. Swoos not gonna have a good time of it.
Drop the bomb.
Oh no, the diffuser goes down. It looks like he's gonna be able to get away with it, but he doesn't. The Peony looking to make the most out of the situation, but they're not gonna be able to do a damn thing. Still more than a minute in the round remaining. And they just never get the chance to be able to hold on. It is a swift one. As Team Avenge, they're just above them. They're just sitting in the right spot at the right time each and every time. They are playing things beautifully. But my goodness, the fortune that Landon had on stairs just gets away with an absolute gift. Given to him by the side of Swoos. Team Avenged, phenomenal stuff from them to be able to put that one away. there will be more games the rest of the week. Keep tuning in at the same time as you did today with that 5 p.m. Pacific to about 5:30 to the 8:30 Eastern start. If you want to be able to catch the rest of this tournament, I will be on for a little bit more of it, hopefully with a second caster in tow for me to bounce off of a little bit more and hopefully create a little bit more energy and be a little more up there. But I like to believe I was decent enough tonight to allow us to all have a little bit of fun, enjoy the entire event, and get our feet wet for what's going forward. We are looking to see if the other team is trying to do interviews in any way, shape, or form, if they've got the time for it, or if other people need to go on with their lives. It is late out on the East Coast. 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock on a Tuesday is not exactly the easiest time for everyone. For those of you that want to be able to keep up with this event, just go click the follow button down below. No longer September, but if you want to drop a prime, would be greatly appreciated by the members here at the Skyline gaming community as we work to put on these tournaments for you and work to bring what entertainment we can. If there are people that want to be able to check me out, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BayGG, BAIGG, and you can follow me on Twitter at the handle Bay2Win, BAY, the number 2, and then the word win. And we do have a couple members joining in. We do have one member joining in. We've got Toasty with us here right now after that match. Toasty, a strong one, a dominant one. Some might be willing to venture an easy one. Would you say that was a pretty dominant win for your team?
I'd say definitely map 2 was a little more dominant than map 1. We couldn't really find our footing. The way they were playing on Kafe was a little different than we're used to, and we honestly haven't played Kafe together yet. So we were kind of just pugging that one out. But Clubhouse, we're a little more confident on for sure. So we kind of knew what to do there, and we have some setup and a little more team chem on that map. So I think it was definitely a little more easy for us.
So just from what you're saying, Clubhouse is a map that you guys have actually gotten to practice, right? You've gotten some strats down and all that. Are you feeling confident that you're going to be able to rely on that going forward, or are there more maps that you're looking to surprise people with?
I'd say we could definitely play any map at this point.
Okay.
Some of them are obviously we're gonna know it a little bit more. But I think we got a pretty good map pool here on us. Obviously, we want to get the maps that we feel most comfortable on. But
for sure,
I think a team watching the live stream might see us play Clubhouse, and they might not want to take us there next time. So we're gonna have to be ready for whatever we get thrown at us.
Absolutely. Now, you guys, as you did say, you had a little bit of a slow start there on map 1. You're claiming that there's a little bit of a difference in play style. What allowed you guys to be able to come back and actually, get things back on track, back on the rails, and move in the right direction?
I think definitely just having good team chemistry, having a couple players who can kind of slow the team down, get us back on track. Because when you start making misplays and start playing against teams that are gonna come out and surprise you a little bit, like they did with us on Kafe, you just kind of have to have that rock. Or those 1 or 2 players that are going to settle the team down, say this is what we need to get done, and bring the team together to get the round, and that's kind of what we have on our team, which is good. So just being able to bounce back and fight back against what they're bringing. So
and it was a team effort of that. It was everyone just being able to cheer everyone up, or did someone really stand out for you?
Well, I kind of take the role as the IGL in some rounds, and London does as well. He does a really good job with that too. So I'd say me and him kind of bounce off each other and try to direct the players, try to get them back into the match when things aren't exactly going our way. So and being map 1 too, we kind of just got to get warm. A lot of us didn't have a lot of time to get warm, so kind of just getting into that competitive mindset and then bringing that into map 2 definitely helped us.
And I would like to say, you know, just going off of the get warm side of things, you were one of the slow starters. You know, you were the first person to die in back-to-back rounds on Kafe. How do you, for you know being one of the focal points of your team by your own admission, for morale, you know, how do you bring yourself back into things? How what does that look like, you know, for someone trying to learn?
Yeah, so you can't let it get you down. You know, if you go in there and die, you kind of got to think, oh, what did I do wrong, when you have the chance to. But just making sure that, you know, you're still playing your role even if you are dead. You know, getting on those drones, maybe if you're an IGL, you try to, you know, use your players to try to get them where you want them for an execution. And then just kind of thinking, what can I do differently? You know, what would be the better option? And you can even ask your teammates, you know, if they have any suggestions on, you know, the way they're playing. And then, yeah, just trying to, you know, get in that mindset. Is the first couple rounds, you know, if it takes you a little bit to warm up, you just got to, you know, stay out of your own head. You know, you'll get there eventually once the map gets going. So just kind of adjust the way you're playing.
Just a good focus on what you can control. You know, just let what happened be what happened. Absolutely, I love that. All right, Tosi, it's been a pleasure hearing from you. If you want to give a quick shout out to those that got you here and those that you want to thank just for the moment, feel free to do that now. But otherwise, it's been a pleasure.
Shout out to all my young gunners on my team. You can see us on the grand finals on Thursday, where we'll be winning that damn money. So thank you for the interview. We'll see you tomorrow and for Thursday, I'm sure.
Pleasure having you here, Toasty. I'm sure we will. Best of luck in the remainder. Do you want to give a quick shout out to Army of Five for winning the SGC Weekly Series 2 and 3? And a reminder that we will be streaming these semifinals casted by Siege Double Shot. If you want to be able to sign up for FGC 5 next week, I believe it's the signups start at Monday. Oh, no, wait, no, you can sign up now for the event starting Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. But again, Toasty, thank you for joining us here today. Congratulations on your win today. Best of luck going forward. And for everyone still in the chat right now, thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you next time, whenever next time happens to be. Have a good rest of your night.
Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we fly?